Hey Slayers, so let's get straight into this. So we're gonna go in with the razor. I got this from my local beauty supply store. You're just gonna brush up and basically shape out how you wanna shave your eyebrow shape. And then I'm gonna go in with the razor and just basically groom them, touch them up a little bit. Make sure you don't end up taking off more than what you would like, because you can always go in and fix up the shaping and fill them in. Then you're going to buff them up and get them ready for application. So now I'm going to go in with my pomade. I'll have another tutorial for those who have pencils, but we're going to go with the pomade and fill out the lining of the brow. Basically, you're going to make the shape. Do not press hard. A light hand is always better. And you're just going to follow the natural shape of your brow and then connect your tail. Now, when connecting the tail, you want to finish it off a little bit longer so you can have a full shaped brow. Then you're going to go in with whatever product is left on the brush, and you're going to fill in the tail of the brush. The tail of the brow. Make sure you fill out everything, and remember not to be so harsh. Once you have it filled in, go ahead and buff it so it can be a little softer and a little bit more gradient. You don't want it to be completely black. You want your eyebrows to be naturally ombre so the effect can look flawless. So now that I'm going for a highlighted brow, I'm going to go in with a concealer that's about 2 to 3 shades lighter than my actual foundation. And I'm going to begin to shape out the brow and clean it up. Now, when using the concealer, you can go ahead and clean up the brow to the desired shape that you want. Once you're done shaping your bottom, you're going to go ahead to your top. But when you start your concealer at the top, do not start at the very beginning. You're going to start a little bit past it, and then you're going to drag the product up and away. Once you have your desired placement, you're going to go ahead and drag the product that you already placed towards the tail of the brow. Now, when doing this, try to have a very steady hand so you can shape it out, pow, just like that. Very soft, very natural, very clean and cut. Now, once you're done shaping and cleaning up the actual brow, you're going to go ahead and take the concealer and drag it downward away from the brow just to clean up the concealer under the brow itself. Make sure that you have no concealer buildup along the edges of the brow, so when you go and do your makeup, you don't get that cakey look around your brow. Now, when cleaning up the top of the brow, you're going to push the product up and away from the brow. So when you go and put on your foundation, it gives a very beautiful, flawless transition from foundation to highlight. Now, when doing the front of your brow, you're going to continue to buff away from the brow and then buff out. Now that you're all done cleaning it up to your desired shape, you're going to buff the front of the brow to give it a ombre effect. You want your brows to look as natural as possible. Make sure you put the hairs in the correct place. Now, this is what I was talking on if you mess up your brow shape. You can always go in with the pomade or whatever you're using and drag down the brow just a little bit more. And once you're done, you could go back in with the concealer. You can either use what's already on the brush, already under the brow, or with some new product, and reshape the brow to your desired like. Remember, buffing out is always best. And then now you could go in with whatever's left from your brows and put them along your eyelid. Now, because I'm going for a natural highlighted look, I did not put on any eyeshadow. I left this as is. Now, if you want to go in with some eyeshadow as your preference, you definitely can. You can actually use the fact that your your concealer is lighter, and use this as an eyeshadow priming base. Remember to buff in all of the edges, buff out all the edges, so there's no harsh transitions once you apply your foundation. Remember, clean up under the brow and around the brow to give it a very sharp, precise look. Tap it in, buff it out, and then you're straight. You put on your foundation and boom. See how naturally subtle it is? The highlight is amazing. I actually have the full tutorial for this makeup look down below in the description box. Thank you for watching, Slayers. See you next time.